Hi, my name is Kate Pennington. I live in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm an upcoming graduate of WGU with a Master's of Science in Nursing Education. My WGU story starts a few years ago. I was working as a charge nurse on a med-surg floor. I'd been a nurse for a few years, and I was at that point in my career where everyone that I had graduated with, everyone that I had started with was kind of moving forward in their careers. I knew I didn't want to do floor nursing forever because I'm not that tough, and I just didn't know what I wanted to do. Everyone I knew was going on to nurse practitioner school or going into management or going on to CRNA school, and just nothing was really screaming out to me. So I tried forcing passions on myself like management, quickly realized that was not for me and I would be terrible at that job. So I took a step back and decided that I needed to follow my dad's advice, which was that I needed to find my geek factor. Now, let me explain. I come from a family of complete nerds, and the geek factor, as my father would explain to me, is the factor in a person's job that makes them excited to go to work. It gives you passion, it gives you drive in whatever you're doing. It's the thing that just gets you really excited about your job. And I hadn't found that yet. So I stepped back and I looked at what was exciting me about nursing. And it was when I stepped back and reevaluated that I realized teaching other nurses was what excited me. I just got the greatest fulfillment and reward from watching nurses learn something, to mastering it, to seeing them teach other nurses. It's the greatest rewarding feeling in the entire world. And I was so excited. I had found my geek factor. And I thought, I have time. I can wait to go to school. I can put this off a little bit longer. What's the rush? And then in October of that year, I was assaulted by a patient on a night shift. I was sitting in the emergency room with cracked ribs, not able to breathe. I was terrified. I honestly don't know that I've ever been more terrified in my life. And it was in that moment when I was sitting there that I realized, why am I waiting? Why am I waiting to pull the trigger and take the next leap in my career? Why am I waiting? And so after my injury, I decided it was the time to do it. And so I decided to enroll in WGU. And here we are. WGU has been amazing for me in my entire learning process. My schooling took a little bit longer than I initially anticipated because when I enrolled after my injury, I didn't realize that I was also going to be struggling with PTSD and anxiety related to that incident. That incident struck me more than anything ever had. I had to switch jobs. I had to change to a new department because I literally couldn't function at my last job. But throughout my education process, WGU was so understanding of all of that. I could talk to my student mentor about what was going on, and they said, you know what, it's okay. Take your time. And that is something that I am so grateful for. So I guess what I'm saying through this whole ordeal of a story is, don't wait to pull the trigger. Don't wait to take that leap in your career. Find your geek factor and do the work to make it happen. Thank you.